Okay, here we are on a customers that they got some overflowing on this edge here. Obviously, there's a lot of upper roof line. I mean, a ton of it coming down in this lower gutter. This gutter wraps all the way around, so we can't change this from 5-inch. It's 5-inch now. It really should have been 6-inch, but we can't change it to 6-inch without changing the whole porch area. And obviously, our 6-inch has that crown molded look, so it's going to look a little bit different, a whole lot nicer. So what we're going to try to do is go by process of elimination. One thing I noticed is they might be getting some water underneath, so right where the back of this gutter, any water that actually tends to drool around the fascia is going to come behind the gutter. So we want to put a drip edge extension here. So we're going to run it all the way from the corner, and you can see it looks like it's got a lot of pitch here. It looks like it, but according to the gutter, it doesn't. Most of the water is actually standing out here on this outside corner. So that, and we're going to want to take the downspout, the lower downspout here. We're going to remove the old, cut out the drop tube, which is only a 2 1/8 inch circle. I'm going to make this a 3x4 spout, which is going to be a lot bigger, commercial size spout that's going to deliver down through the deck. We need to take that deck, at least the 2 pieces of deck there. Now, we're not sure if we're going to be able to get those out without hurting them. We might. It's the only thing I can't say that we can or cannot. So we'll be as gingerly as we can to get that pulled out so we can get to the drain tile cap that delivers into, which goes underground here. So that's the one section that we want to deal with, and hopefully enlarging that and putting that drip edge extension on will help this from overflowing as much as it does now. I'll go to the other sections that we got to deal with. Okay, we got this other area. We looked up through the upstairs bedroom. This gutter's packed with debris. It's not really pitched good either, so we have all of this upper roof. That upper gutter has got the end cap off, so that water from that big turret is coming down. All of this water is coming down in this 5-inch gutter in this little 2x3 downspout. We have to dig the ground up here, replace the 2x3 drain tile cap into 3x4. Wouldn't hurt to bring that riser up out of the ground about another 6 inches. Matter of fact, I'm going to recommend doing that, and then having a 3x4 downspout climbing up and changing this to a 6-inch gutter. So this will be our 6-inch gutter change from a 5-inch gutter. And then over the garage, we have the same issue. I've got a video from the winter. This gutter's just filled right up. You can see the debris actually still sticking up out of the gutter. So the water's only able to get a third of the way down. The ice and snow, when you stand up there, you can see this whole gutter had actually, the face of it had been pulled down from the heavy weight of ice and snow. So we're going to change that to a 6-inch gutter. This needs to be cleaned out on a regular basis, along with that other side of that garage. And then we'll end up changing this to a bigger 3x4 downspout. Also, I'm sure we'll have a drip edge extension on everything. We will end up, there's a white cap there that we're going to have to change that cap to a bigger 3x4, which is going to be a struggle because that's actually embedded into that stone. I don't know what that black pipe's for. That might be just for regular yard drainage. This one is no issue other than they got a bird's nest going over there. And then we're going to go around the back and show what we're going to do with the bubbler. Okay, at the end of last year, these people were nice enough to let us install our gutter helmet and profile gutter system on their gazebo. However, for some reason, when the house was done originally, they didn't put drain tiles in on these sections of gutters. So our only choice was to deliver all of our water back to here. And then obviously we've got an extension coming out trying to get it away from the house. But there's still too much water coming in here. So what we're going to end up having to do is hand dig a trench coming in through here, down, collecting this gutter here, and putting an underground PVC, which only has to be about a foot underground. It doesn't have to be deep. I got to worry, we got a gas line here that we got to be careful of. So that's going to have to be an issue. So we'll come in with a T for this spout to collect, and then this drain tile will be collecting in there. We're gonna go back behind the grill. I'm worried about this tree. She may want to get her landscaper involved on this too. But we can come in as close as we can to the grill, and then 45 degree off. We got a tree root here, 45 degree off, and then just put it out. There's about maybe a 10-inch drop through there, so the pipe would actually come out to the edge. So there would be a graded receiver there to let the water, all that water, just go out onto that stone and leave. And that's what we call a bubbler system. But we have to worry about this. We'll have to cross this with, I think she's going to want to get her landscaper involved. And even if the landscaper wants to dig the trench, we can lay the pipe. We can work coincide, but obviously we're stepping out of our realm with these beautiful shrubbery or garden here. So that's what we're going to end up doing. And then I'll go through and we'll have the guys check the rest of the gutters and make sure that they're clean at the downspouts and no overflowing being done. But we need to get this, actually, we shouldn't have to worry about this overflowing. We'll definitely clean it out. I would be suspect that this has got debris up in there right now too. But we'll make sure all the downspouts are cleared for the gutters to flow. We got 2 changes of new gutters, 3 downspouts being increased in size, and a drain tile bubbler. All right, that's what we'll do.